All right, this is Mike from jpeg2RAW podcast, and this is quick tip number 4. And we're going back over Lightroom 5 beta. This will be a series of screencasts that we do for Lightroom 5 beta. And this is part 2 of the clone and heal tool. So in the part 1, we went over this image and removed a couple of things and showed you the new options in the heal tool. So let's go to a landscape image, and I'm going to show you something else here with the heal tool. So we're going to go back to we're in the develop module. We got the spot removal tool. We're using heal for this one. And you can see in this landscape photo, I have a bunch of dust sensor spots. Those are fairly easy to take care of here in Lightroom. It's nothing new. You could have done that in Lightroom before. But something that is new is this visualize spots that they've added to the spot removal tool. So I'm going to bring this down to where it normally is. When you first come in the visualize spots, you see something like this. And there's a few things that may be the spots. In this image, it's a little bit difficult to see what is a spot and what is clouds. I can remember from the image that most of these things here are clouds. But as I slide the slider, I'm going to go all the way over. Look at all of the dust sensor spots that pop up. Some of them are really bad, like that one. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to clone or heal all these out. Just like I would normally, but now I can see them very easily. And I think this was one too. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. And I missed one right down there. Look at that. Some of these blend in, but now that I see it, they show up as these circles like that. So once you get to looking at them, and you know what you're looking at, they're not that hard to spot. Although some of the more subtle ones may be. So I'm not necessarily going to get all of them for this, but you get the idea that you can more easily see your dust sensor spots with the new visualize spots in Lightroom 4 in the spot removal tool. Now, another thing that's added is, let's say I want to get rid of this, is if you hold down the shift key, make my brush a little bit bigger, it will draw a straight line. And that is either a straight line vertical or straight line horizontal, whichever you want to do. If you're wanting to get rid of one of these posts, it'd probably be vertical. In this case, I'm using horizontal. Now, we're going to say we're done with that. But if I want to go back and let's say, you know what, for whatever reason, I want to have all those dust sensor spots back again. I come up here, I hold down the Alt key on a PC, and it turns it into a scissors. So I can get rid of that by just clicking on them, getting rid of one at a time. Or if I continue to hold down the Alt key and hold down my left mouse button and just drag my mouse, you can see all the ones that is in the box that is created are gone as I let go of the mouse and the Alt key. All those are gone. Of course, I can bring them all back with the history here. But that is a quick way to get rid of a bunch of them at one time, or you can just hold down the Alt key and get rid of them one at a time. So a lot of advancements here in the spot removal tool. Next quick tip, we're going to be going over this entire new brush that was not, or this entire new tool, which was not here in Lightroom 4. This one has been added between the adjustment brush and the graduated filter. This is the new radial filter. That'll be in quick tip number 4, number 3 in our series, quick tip number 5, number 3 in our series on Lightroom 5 beta.